And so I'm very happy to welcome you all on the grand premiere of White Coat Legends, where we will celebrate the accomplishment and achievements of one such magnanimous legend. He's a legend, he's a visionary, but with a great intent to serve the patients associated with the disease of the eye. Yeah, let us all please stand together and welcome Dr. Sanjay Chaudhary, the White Coat legend in the house today. Sir is a real life hero, a true icon inspiration, yet so humble and gracious to have accepted our invitation. Thank you so much, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the movie on the life of Dr. Sanjay Chaudhary, the White Coat legend. And please see the movie.
I am Dr. Sanjay Chaudhary, ophthalmologist since 1984. I think it is something like it runs in the family. In our family, from my father's side only, we had about 32 doctors. It was a kind of natural for us to be doctors because we had seen this profession, but we somehow adored and liked the idea of being a doctor. So that was the way it was. And I was conversant with this technology of IOLs, lenses in the eye, that was new to Delhi. So I tied up with some leading ophthalmologists of Delhi and I said, you have the patients, you do the surgery with the older technology, I'll come to your place and do the surgery. And you can give me a small share. So it was decided that they would give me about 2,000 rupees per surgery. So that is where I had still this dependable scooter with me. After a few years of practice, we decided to expand. At that time, more specialities were coming up in ophthalmology. We thought it is time to catch up this idea and have specialists in each field. We got some doctors to join us, so we had to find a corporate name.
I7 was all 7 subspecialties of the eye, 7 days a week. That is what I7.
Daryaganj had become fairly big. We needed more space, so we had to move out of Daryaganj. So we looked at a place in South Delhi which should be the closest to Daryaganj so that the commute time is minimum. And in a year, it was booming. And then afterwards, there was never looking back. Now that we had 2 centers, both were profitable, why not expand further? Now there were people who were willing to join us, so we decided to spread out. The next target was 5 centers, East, West, North, South and Central Delhi. And slowly we got that also.
He has a passion for his profession. So whatever he wants, whatever machine he wants the best. There's no compromise on equipment.
हम जब भी कॉन्फ्रेंस में जाते हैं, कुछ भी वहाँ पे नया आया होता है, he just has to buy it. बेशक 1 साल बाद ही finds it useless और वो बेच दे, लेकिन एक बार खरीदना तो खरीदना ही है. There's nothing in the world that we don't have in our hospital. I think that is what keeps you on the edge.
In a life of a doctor, in the best of hands, you may have complications or situations which go out of hand. We had a situation where a person developed infection in the eye. Something may have gone in his eye or some dirt after surgery. We tried our level best. Somehow we couldn't save that eye. The patient was really annoyed. Naturally, everybody would be for losing your vision. He decided that, doctor, now whatever, I've lost my eye, I'm going to sue you. But then I said, fine, if he has to do whatever he has to do, it is my duty to try to work with you till the end. Maybe something good comes out of it. At least let me do my part. You do what you think is right. Let me do what I think is right. 1 month passed, 2 months passed, 3 months passed, 4 months passed. no legal notice. I was quite surprised. Then after 6 months, the patient came in again, and I thought maybe today we'll have some loud noises in the OPD. But he just came and he said, "Doctor, I've come for my second eye for surgery from you." And I was surprised. I said, "If you mind, let me ask you, why this change in attitude?" He said, "I realize that you did everything that a doctor can do. You maintained contact, you tried your best till the last minute. I know so many people who got their eyes operated from you and they've all done well. Sometimes the patient himself can be unlucky. But I know you are a good surgeon and I feel confident in your hands because you tried till the last moment. And so I've come to you for the second eye." He did the second eye, he developed good vision, he was very thankful. So the message to doctors is, if the patient gets violent, you don't have to get violent. To be patient is very challenging. The moment you lose your cool also, everything is finished. So you have to persist and you have to be passionate, and there's a strong possibility that things may work out.
More than a decade I'm working with him. I've seen him how he is growing. Honestly, people get change when they touch the success part ना, उनका attitude, behavior, nature. सर में इसकी एक भी क्वालिटी नहीं है, कोई ऐड ही नहीं हुआ. जैसे वो स्टार्टिंग में थे, the same way he is right now. Perfectionist, exact word is for Dr. Chaudhary.
When I came here, it was just a small setup. There was a retina unit in the basement and just ground floor, nothing else. And there was a OT on the first floor. That's it. Slowly, it started growing. We used to have only 5-6 cases in the OT initially, but now we have around 35. So in a day. Okay, first thing, he's very welcoming to any new person. You don't get intimidated by him.
The first thing the doctor wants is professional satisfaction. That's his profession. He wants to deliver and deliver good. Monetary things, other things are important, but they come after that. For any profession, once you have a profession and that has become your passion, you want to deliver. The kind of satisfaction that gives is incomparable.
And Sanjay Chaudhary has a very good gift of really motivating his team and conveying his ideas to the people, and also has the means. He would work day and night to translate that vision into a reality.
It's been a wonderful journey. It's always a pleasure with you, ma'am, and the whole family to work. I mean, I definitely feel part of it, and it's been very exciting so far, and it's only going to get better.
Much before he did his 3 MBBS, I knew him. I got the opportunity of designing his Daryaganj office, and for which he took me for an hour and tried to convince me that I must take some money from him. I told my wife that Sanjay is insisting. She said, "You have a friend like Sanjay, you will be earning much more by not taking money."
So this has become a very emotional moment. I didn't realize that this premier is more about emotions than actually my life as I've seen it. It feels so good that all those people who were with me as part of the journey, a lot of people are here. Some have seen me right from the beginning, some have joined me midway, and some have joined me recently. But I must say this, all this journey, it was not just because of me, it was because of us. You all were part of it, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart that you all stayed with me, built up with me, groomed with me, grew with me, and today we are what we are, a force in ophthalmology and For those of you who have been with me for years and years together, I'm really thankful to you for making this day for me. Thank you so much.